Hi book lovers, welcome back to my channel. I have decided to do a spicy reading vlog to round out 2023. This is going to be my final vlog of the year. Don't know if it's going to be my final video though. We'll see. This is going to be my final vlog of the year, and I have 3 very steamy romances. These are all hot holiday romances that I want to get to. I know I already posted a Christmas holiday romance video, but this one definitely has a different vibe to it. Most of the books in that video were just very wholesome, hallmarky kind of Christmas romances, but these ones we get into some good smut, or at least I'm hoping they will. I mean, 2 of them are what I choose. So let me show you the books that I downloaded for this vlog. First up is a novella that I've been seeing everywhere and I'm super curious about it. It's called Trick Shot. It's by Kayla Grosse. It's an MMF Christmas novella. We have a case of mistaken identity. The 2 heroes are best friends and it sounds fun. It seems like everyone is loving this one this time of year. It is a pretty long novella though. Like when I think of novella, I think of 150 pages or less, and this is closer to 200 pages. Hopefully I'll be able to get through it quickly, but it seems like a fun time. Definitely seems very smutty. The cover though is adorable. I love this illustrated cover. And then the next steamy holiday romance that I want to get to is called I'll Be Home by Tate James and Heather Long. It literally came out today and I'm so excited. I only heard about it yesterday. Even though I love Tate James, I had no idea she was writing a Christmas romance, a holiday romance. I've never read Heather Long though. I've never read any of Tate James's co-written books, so this will be my first. It's another why choose romance. It's reverse harem because it is Tate James. It's a dark romance and it sounds like there's going to be some action involved, so this one also sounds very fun. The heroine is a bit of a Grinch, a little different than your typical, you know, hallmarky Christmas romance, but I'm into it. And then the final spicy romance that I want to get to is actually for my book club for Ravished by Romance. We are reading Big Nick Energy by Morgan Elizabeth, and it's another spicy Christmas romance that I am so excited to get to. This one is more in line with Trick Shot in terms of it being, you know, a cutesy but still hot holiday read. The heroine is a single mom. The hero is a cowboy. He owns a ranch, a farm. She's the grumpy one. He's the sunshine one. And apparently there's some rope play going on. I love the sound of it, and I did really love Morgan Elizabeth's Christmas romance from last year, 'Tis the Season for Revenge, so I have high hopes for this one. Right now I am gonna get started on Trick Shot. I'm gonna start with the shortest one first. So I have it right here, and as you can see, the cover, it's adorable, and I'll check back in once I've started reading. Alright, it's dinner time. I'm gonna make some Korean tofu soup, sundubu, and I'm about to make some rice right now, my handy rice cooker. I'm not making it from scratch though, mostly because I'm too lazy and I don't have all the ingredients, but I did buy this packet. It's a premium Soon Tofu stew kit. I do have extra tofu. You gotta use the super soft silken tofu for this, and a bunch of leftover seafood. Alright, it's getting a little chilly, so I did change into my sweater. This is a sweater from my friend Sarah. It's inspired by The Simple Wild. It says Alaska Wild, Banger, Alaska. Oh, I forgot to turn on my lights. Hold up. Ta-da! My 99-cent store lights. They're small, simple, but they do the job. Alright, so I wanted to update you guys on Trick Shot. I'm almost halfway through. It's not taking too long to read, actually. It's great so far. We got some hot shower sex going on. Love it. Two of the main characters first meet at an airport where their flight gets canceled because of weather. The hero is the twin brother, the identical twin brother of a famous athlete slash actor. He's actually his brother's sports agent, but when the heroine meets him, she thinks that he is his famous brother, and he, for some reason, goes along with it. That's the whole case of mistaken identity. He brings her back to his apartment where his best friend is staying, his best friend with benefits. Okay, let me double check the names. We have Leo, who is the sports agent, who the heroine thinks is his twin brother. And then there's Jace, who is his best friend. He's staying over at his apartment. They have great benefits together. Both of these guys are queer. And then the heroine is named Riley, and she has never had a threesome before, but she is very intrigued, especially since both of these guys are hot. They do ease her into it though. They start off one-on-one, Leo and Riley together, and they do stuff in the shower. He actually shaves her legs. He goes down on her, and then he inserts a little butt plug to prepare her for the two guys. So we're already into some great spice, and I'm not even halfway through. Honestly, props to this girl who gets to go home with who she thinks is her celebrity crush, and she gets to not only sleep with him, but also his best friend at the same time. Some girls just have all the luck. I'll probably be able to finish this later tonight, so I'll let you know how it goes. I got a gift in the mail. This is from my friend Desiree, and she wanted like a live reaction of me opening this thing. Oh, I am also wearing another gift from a friend. This is from my friend Sarah. It's a bonsai tie inspired t-shirt. It's got one of the shadow puppies on it. I love it so much. Anyway, let me open up this Christmas gift from Desiree. I am so excited. There is so much stuff in here. Okay, here is the card that she sent. I'm always super careful when I open cards like these. Like, I try my hardest not to rip any of the stickers. It's a cute little Christmas card, and she said, "Now that you have your fancy new Kindle, please use a screen protector." Yeah, so I am that type of person who does not use a Kindle case. Apparently e-ink screens are fragile though, but my screens have always done well, okay? It's not like I'm throwing my Kindles around everywhere, But yes, apparently I need to protect my Kindle. My new Kindle that Desiree and our friends gifted me for Christmas. I definitely need to protect that thing since it's a gift. Let me open up the rest of this box. It's kind of like a blind date with the book type of thing. So she wrapped up each book individually, so I have no idea what these are. There are 4 of them here. I will open these up in a little bit. And then this one says Kindle sized. Oh my goodness. It's a Kindle sleeve. I think Desiree made this because she does make book sleeves. It's got a cute little green plaid pattern. Actually, let me grab my Kindle. Here is my new Paperwhite, and yep, fits like a glove. And then this thing, it says Sticky Tech. Ooh, okay, so these are little stickies for my Switch. I've never used any of these before, so I am gonna have to learn how to do this. But look how cute this pattern is. I have actually been playing a bit more on my Switch recently. Like I stopped for maybe a year, but I'm back now. I'm playing my farming game. It's called Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town, because I was obsessed with Harvest Moon as a kid. And this is like the new Switch version of it. So I'm having fun with it. But I love it. And also great minds think alike, because I also sent Desiree like a decoration thing for her Switch. And then these last 2 things, here's a cute little sticker. It says pumpkins, candles, fuzzy socks, hot chocolate. And here's another thing for my Kindle. Desiree is making sure I protect this bad boy. So it says, Lacey, I swear to God, if you don't use one of these on your new Kindle. Okay, so it's a screen protector. I don't know why, I just never have had the urge to protect my Kindle like the way I protect my phone. I've got a screen protector and a case on this thing. All right, so I've never held a Kindle screen protector before, so this is new to me. I am gonna put this on off camera because I gotta clean this up before I can put this on. Honestly, this Kindle is getting spoiled and I'm not even mad about it. All right, so here are the 4 books. I don't know what they are. She did put numbers on them though. So this is book number 1. Nora Roberts. It's the first book in the In Boonesboro series. It's called The Next Always, which is perfect because we have a trip planned that is related to this. And then number 2, what could it be? Could it be the 2nd book in this trilogy? Yes, it's The Last Boyfriend. And this one has like a sort of step back going on. It's got a map over here. I wonder why the first one doesn't have the step back though. And then Nora Roberts is on the back here looking fantastic. And the 3rd present, the trilogy is complete. This is the 3rd book. It's called The Perfect Hope. And it's also got this map step back. Look how adorable this trilogy is. I love it. I have this on my TBR for 2024. I've still only read 1 book by Nora Roberts. It was her very first published book. I have read her as JD Robb though, but I'm excited to read more of her as Nora Roberts now. Thank you, Desiree. Oh, and look how cute the spines are all lined up. And I have this one final thing. I think it's a book, unless it's not. She said, I told you this would show up when you least expect it. Oh my God. So it's a manga. It's one of the many mangas that Desiree talks to me about, but this is the only one that I really remember because it's got such a unique premise. I don't know if you can tell on this cover, but one of the guys, it's an MM romance. One of the guys loves to wear stockings, and that's all I know and remember about this. So it's called Jackass by Scarlett Barrico. On the back, one of the guys is wearing a shirt that says, I have a big dick. I am honestly amazed. This was the last thing that I ever expected in this gift box. Let me see if I can find any smutty scenes, because it does say Parental advisory, explicit content. Okay, we've got some crotch rubbing feet. Oh, and they're doing it right here. So these were all the wonderful gifts that Desiree sent over. I am not sure when I'll ever get to Jackass, but I definitely will be reading this Nora Roberts trilogy. So thank you again, Desiree, and I am gonna go off camera now to protect my new Kindle. All right, I have put on the screen protector. Took me forever to get rid of the bubbles on this. It's on now, even though you can't really see it on the camera, but it's nice and protected. Anyway, I did want to update on Trick Shot because I have finished it. I can't say that I loved it though. It's like 3, maybe 3.5 stars. Like, it's definitely fun for all the good smut. They definitely get into it for the holidays. It's MMF, there is sword crossing between the two heroes, and they do worship the heroine, but I wasn't actually a big fan of the outside story. Like, there's a plot to it, and I'm honestly not too sure that it was really necessary. It could have just been a good holiday smutty novella, no plot, no thoughts, just smut. But the author added the whole secret identity thing, like Leo, the sports agent, tricking the heroine into thinking that he is his twin brother, so she doesn't actually really know who she's sleeping with, and his best friend, the other hero, is going along with it even though he didn't want to. So there is some predictable messy drama at the end of it when she finds out, and then it gets resolved like really quickly. So again, it didn't feel necessary. I would still recommend it if you're looking for something that's hot. I just wouldn't look too deep into the actual plot itself. They include toys. The heroine likes to be used by the two heroes. They want her calling them sir and daddy. Like, objectively, it was hot. They do get a little kinky here, but it was missing the emotional element that usually makes books hotter for me. I have started my next read though, which is I'll Be Home by Tate James and Heather Long. I'm 25% into it actually, and it's so good so far. I mean, I love Tate James, so I had no doubt that I would at least enjoy this one. It did just get interesting though. The heroine literally witnesses a man get his head shot off by the town sheriff. So things are about to go down, but the book itself, it's about a heroine who is a journalist. She was supposed to go on vacation for the holidays because she absolutely hates Christmas. She is the definition of a Grinch, but her boss has just assigned her this new investigation where orphan children are going missing in this small Christmas town. And apparently this town is where the heroine was from, where she grew up, where she was an orphan, and she bumps into the three heroes here. She actually accidentally hits one of them with her car, and these three guys are people she knew from her past. So it's been an interesting reunion. One of them hates her, the guy that she almost ran over, but he doesn't hate her for that really. There's always gonna be that guy in a reverse harem who just hates the heroine for really no reason. So that's Frost. The second hero that we meet is Alfie, who is the doctor, and he does fix up Frost up after the accident. And the third hero is Nick, who the heroine Rain, she calls him Saint Nick. Like, all of the names in this book have a sort of Christmas theme to it. The heroine's name is literally Rain Deer. First name Rain, last name Deer, but she kind of changed her name to Rachel Dean after she left this hometown. But anyway, she reunited with Nick when he was balls deep in another woman. So I can't say that I was a huge fan of that, but everything else has been going well. We've already got some steam. Nick and Rain got it on in a laundromat on top of a laundry machine. There were the vibrations there and everything, so that was fun. And now Rain has just witnessed a murder, so we'll see how this goes. I'm expecting a lot more steam and a lot more action, so I'll update you guys when I've read more. Good morning. Okay, so I'm currently working right now, but I kind of want to make some hot cocoa, make this vlog a little cozy, and I recently got this thing from a PR box from Morgan Elizabeth. She sent over a box with Big Nick Energy, and one of the goodies inside is this hot cocoa spoon. It's Belgian milk chocolate and marshmallows. Swirl in warm milk and enjoy. I unfortunately do not have any warm milk right now. I've just been using like the instant hot cocoa packets, just warm water. Usually I like to add milk as well if I have it, but I don't. So I'm gonna instead just combine this with my hot cocoa packet. I've got my kettle to boil some water, my instant cocoa packet. So once the water is boiled, I'll add everything together and we'll see how much better the drink is with this hot cocoa spoon. I mean, it's basically just extra chocolate and marshmallows, right? So it should be good. Alright, I am back at my desk and my hot cocoa is ready. It looks so nice. Looks a lot creamier than just the regular packet stuff. I did add a little bit of water just because I was too worried it'd be too sweet with the packet and the bar of chocolate. That's really good. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy with this. It's chocolatey and creamy. I love it. Good morning. Okay, so last night I finished up I'll Be Home, and that was such a wild trip of a book. There were a lot of things that happened that I truly did not expect. It does get pretty dark in this book, like trigger warnings for assault, sexual assault, human trafficking, child human trafficking. The heroine literally was sexually assaulted as a child. She was sold as a child, and even in present day she does get assaulted. So, you know, just a quick warning for anyone who is planning on reading this. That being said, I did really enjoy the story. It's like 4 stars for me. The romance is a good time. It gets very hot, very steamy, lots of, you know, group action. The romance was pretty easy too. Like, they settled into the whole reverse harem setup pretty easily. It was kind of just a given that all 3 guys would end up with Rain, the heroine. Also, I finally figured out why one of the heroes' names is Alfred. His full name is Alfred Buddy, and apparently it's like a play on Buddy the elf. The guys call him Alf, the heroine calls him Alfie, so I was like, okay, that makes a lot more sense now. So the romance was good. I mean, these 3 guys, they are all in when it comes to the heroine, and then there's a whole plot regarding them trying to take down the child trafficking, child labor operation going on at the orphanage that they grew up in. And oh my goodness, the ending, I did not expect what happened. Literally, grandma got run over by a reindeer. I'm not gonna say more than that because of spoilers, but that had me laughing so hard. It was so unexpected, but at the same time, the authors did try to put in as many Christmas puns as they could in this book. So there's plenty of action, plenty of steam. It is still a dark read, but it's kind of balanced out with all the humor between the main characters. So that was a good one. 4 stars for me. A very different kind of Christmas holiday romance for sure. Nothing bright and bubbly here. And then I know I said I'm going to read Big Nick Energy by Morgan Elizabeth, but I don't think I have time to finish it, at least not in time to post this vlog on the last day of the 12 days of Bookmas, which I've been doing, and it's a lot. So I made the executive decision to swap this one for a quick novella, a quick holiday novella that I found. It is the most ridiculous novella, but I had to give it a try. But this is also because I am gonna go live for my book club for Ravished by Romance to talk about Big Nick Energy since it's our December read. So you still will hear me talking about the book, just not in this vlog. Anyway, do you guys want to know the novella, the Christmas novella that I picked that I'm gonna read next? It's called Frisky the Snowman by Lauren Biel. And yes, it's literally a snowman romance. The hero is a snowman and the heroine has sex with him. I was like, there's no way. There's no way, right? But I downloaded it on KU. I was like, let's see where this book takes us. I am already a couple pages in. It's a super quick read, like 50 pages long, but let me read to you guys the foreword. So it says, "This story is for my readers who fantasize about sleeping with snowmen. To the rest of you, enjoy unlocking a new kink." And then another note, this is a spicy Christmas novelette that isn't meant to be taken too seriously. I mean, it's a story about a woman fucking a snowman. Happy holidays. So I'm just like, all right, I guess this is what we're doing. I am a couple pages in, right? And the heroine has already started to have sex with the snowman that she built. And 72 people highlighted this part where she rubs herself on the first big ball of the snowman, like the bottom one out of the 3 balls. And I just want to know who these 72 people are and why did you highlight that part? There are even more like shared highlights too for all the sex parts. So that was interesting. The heroine builds her snowman, right? This big snowman, and she sticks a giant carrot, not just for the nose, but also for the snowman's dick. And yes, she does have sex with it using the carrot. First of all, I really hope that she washed that carrot. And second, I don't know why she couldn't just use a regular sex toy. Feels like it would be more sanitary and fun, but apparently she really loves carrots. That's all I've read so far though, and it's been a lot. I'm gonna check back in once I read more of this novella. I'm kind of scared to read more, but also like intrigued to see how it's gonna turn out. So I'll let you know what happens next. Oh my god, okay, so just discovered that this heroine regularly uses carrots as toys. Like she has some sort of fetish for carrots, I guess. So I guess her using the carrot as the snowman dick makes a little bit more sense now. But yeah, that's an interesting kink to read about. But I did get to chapter 2 and we have snowman point of view. I really did not expect this to actually be a romance. Like I thought it was just gonna be some weird kinky erotic novella, but no, I guess the author is trying to make this a romance because we get the hero's point of view, the hero, and this hero, he can feel everything that this girl is doing to him while he's a snowman. He just can't physically move anything. So yeah, it's been interesting. We got some oral going on. The heroine goes down on his carrot dick. So yeah, I guess I will read some more. Okay, so I finished up Frisky the Snowman and wow, I really did not know what I was getting into when I read this. Even though I knew it was a snowman romance, this novella took me by surprise, so that's saying a lot. I was dying when the snowman hero, he started turning into a human, and there's like some sort of magic in the beanie that he wears that the heroine gives him as a snowman. If he is wearing the beanie, he can turn into a human and turn back into a snowman at will, but if the beanie flies off him, he automatically just becomes a snowman. Somehow he still melts though as a human, and I didn't really understand that. I did learn that the heroine does wash her carrots. She actually washes them, so that's phew. But Frisky, he still has a carrot dick, like a huge carrot for a dick as a human. So the heroine was so happy about that because of her carrot kink, remember? The novella totally glossed over the fact that Frisky killed a man. He killed the heroine's date that she brought back home who was starting to assault her, and they never really said anything about getting rid of the body. And somehow they managed to make it work into a happily ever after. They still absolutely have fun with him as a snowman though. He's not a human 100% of the time. So yeah, that was my experience reading Frisky the Snowman. I honestly don't know how to rate this one. I mean, it was kind of a fascinating read that the author was able to somehow make a snowman romance work. Did I actually enjoy it? Kind of, I guess. It's hovering around 2 and 3 stars for me. Was it spicy? I mean, it had spice for sure. Was it for me? Not really. But clearly it worked for those 72 people who highlighted that part. But again, in the author's note, you really can't take this read seriously. It was a crazy time. Anything goes in romances now. So I would say if you're curious about this book, maybe give it a try. At least you can say you read a legit snowman romance. But that's really all I have for this reading vlog, my spicy romance reading vlog. It's gonna be my final vlog of 2023. I do have plans to try to vlog more in 2024. I have been having fun with vlogging. My friends want me to vlog more, and also it seems like from the comments you guys also like it too. This is also my last video for the 12 days of Bookmas. I've been posting every day since December 13th. Like the 12 days leading up to Christmas. It's been so much, but I'm honestly surprised that I made it. Hopefully you guys like those videos. I know they're not like entirely Christmas related, but I managed to post every day for like almost 2 weeks. So I'm so proud of myself for that. So lots of fun things to come in 2024. If you guys have any suggestions on what you want to see on my channel, please feel free to let me know. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you all next time. Bye!